Time to make her proud of me. Spirit fly slaughter.
Spirit fly slaughter. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that's so good. Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today I'll be reacting to YuYu Hakusho episode number 60. This is Sakyo's proposal. I do hope I'm pronouncing that right. Apologies if I'm not. But so far in this fight, Kuwabara hasn't been doing too well, been taking a lot of punishment, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. He's going to have to change up his tactics, but I don't think he's pulling this one out. Historically, throughout this show, he's kind of been that one guy who you can kind of count on to take the L where he needs to and set up what's to come, right? Because the next fight, it's saying it's going to be Yusuke's fight. So at that point, it's going to be 2-1 to Guro's team, and then that puts things on the line there to keep Yusuke's team alive, and then you have Koenma going up in the final round. So I'll be curious to see how long the fight between Yusuke and Toguro lasts, because they've been hyping this up for so long now, and I feel like it's going to be a multiple-parter. I could be wrong. I'm trying not to read any further ahead because I'm watching this on Netflix, so I'm trying to be sure that I don't get anything spoiled for me here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how all these fights go. I do have my predictions, obviously, but we'll see if I'm right. But before we get into it, though, I should let you guys know first off that this is the dub. I know some of you prefer the sub version, but unfortunately, I do have a hard time reading the words on the screen. We'll also be able to follow along what's going on behind it. So I do hope you can forgive me for that, and I also hope you can forgive me for the fact that I will not be able to show you this episode in full due to copyright, plus also be flipping the screen to further avoid those issues. But sometimes YouTube decides to block these reactions, and then I gotta edit out the entire episode, everything from it. It's just the intro, it's just the outro. No one wants to see just that, so if you want to make sure that you see this episode and my reacting to it in full, you can for just $5 a month. Just head on over to patreon.com/TheDanReactor, or if you want more for direct link and you just want to watch this episode, you can check that link down in the description. You can also find this week's reaction schedule, but maybe not in a YuYu Hakusho, maybe in other types of anime. Want to see my reaction to those? Here's a full list of them that I've already reacted to daily on my Patreon. And without any further ado, let's go. Yeah, that's not
You bastard!
great.
Toguro makes a smashing comeback, slamming Kuwabara face first into the concrete. Guess I better start the count.
Yeah, you probably should. It's your job.
2, 3.
You can stop.
Oh god, that's so creepy.
There's no way
Damn!
you can beat me. You see, you'll never be able to precisely pinpoint my vital organ. My mother always wanted me to become a surgeon.
Ha ha! Ha, that's hilarious. Oh, that gives him his chance to get his sword back!
Is that?
It's another round of slicing for the bad guy.
Wait a minute. Did... What? Did Kuwabara just
I
win?
call the shots, and I do want to count.
Whoa, what is going on with that sword?
Thought about what you said.
Looks
before,
like a tennis
Toguro.
racket now.
Time to make her proud of me. Spirit fly slaughter.
Spirit fly slaughter! Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that's so good.
Ew, there's nothing left of him.
Oh my god!
And the winner of the third
Oh my
match
god,
is
Kuwabara!
Kuwabara!
Holy crap, what an upset!
Major unforeseen upset. The underdog Team Urameshi moves ahead of the reigning champions Team Toguro 2-1.
So, I gotta give them props. I 100% thought Kuwabara was going to lose this one, but they completely flipping the script, not making this fight too predictable. I actually kind of liked it. Let's see where this goes.
Well, this joke has feelings. Genkai meant a lot to me, too.
Yeah. That in hindsight, that wasn't really cool to keep that from him. Considering they're all part of the same team, they should all be on the same page, but clearly with that, they weren't.
Genkai, you're all right. You're gonna be fine. Just follow me. We'll get out of here.
Yeah, and then that's something I still feel like should have told everybody, just not keep everyone in the dark and have it all be news to them when they find out about it. Certainly with the Kurama and Hiei, they have different abilities from Kuwabara, So I still feel like Kuwabara should have known. Somebody should have said something about it.
To be real, I'd like to think that I know better than that now. The only way to move on is to give her death the reverence she deserves.
Yes, exactly that.
At least in part to his team's momentum, Yusuke Urameshi is now considered the odds-on favorite to win this match.
Wow! How the tables have turned.
Sakyo is attempting to effectively make this the decisive battle. Very clever.
Oh, that's how they're flipping the script. Okay. All right, well, it's a bold strategy for him, certainly. If it ends how I think it's going to end, then he's gone.
I accept your challenge. I am placing my life on Yusuke to win.
Oh, snap. There it is. Okay. So that's how they're flipping the script here, because we all thought Kuwabara was going to lose, and then it was going to go to them two fighting each other, and then it was going to be Yusuke versus Toguro in the end, but instead, we got this. We have effectively the end of the tournament right here with this fight. No Koema fighting, no this guy fighting. Very interesting. I feel like they're probably going to agree to it, because why else would they introduce the idea?
Why do you think I always have you fight my battles for me?
Oh.
Help get you stuck in this whole predicament, Yusuke.
So he's not an actual fighter then. So I guess that would make sense why he wouldn't want to fight in the last round. But we don't know how well the other guy fights. But apparently he's just so bad at it that he fully believes that he would lose. Oh, yeah, I didn't see any of this coming.
Excuse me, I'm gonna place a bet.
On Yusuke? I should hope.
Yeah, I sure hope it would be on Yusuke. It would be awful if she voted against him.
Why?
Didn't you have me kill them all?
Oh, yeah, that's right! So of course they'll agree
Really,
to it.
did I was the youngest of 5 brothers. My parents never had any money, but they were very loving. I hated them both.
Why?
Sometimes I'd play a little game where I'd challenge myself to see how long I could keep something alive once I had carved out its heart.
Oh, God!
But in time, we all
Oh,
grew...
God! Oh, well, if I didn't hate him before, I certainly do now as someone who loves animals. Wow. He definitely left quite an impression on her, and his childhood was very interesting, because normally when you're brought up that way, you turn out as a normal human being. You have a wonderful family, a bunch of brothers, and a bunch of siblings that want to be successful as well. Something must have happened to his brain to where it was just how he was going to think. There was literally nothing his entire family could do. All the love, all the support. I guess sometimes not even that is enough.
Fight this one on my terms.
Yep.
On my terms alone. I've wanted this since the first time I fought the boy.
Yep.
I expect no less.
Be worth 2 points, and that means it will determine the winner of this year's Star Tournament.
As to be expected. No committee. Of course they would vote in his favor.
Urameshi!
Alright. The first stare down before this fight actually
Hey,
begins.
Are you guys ready for the climactic battle to
Oh
begin?
boy! Of course he's still alive!
I'm willing to
Oh
bet that
my
you weren't
God!
expecting to see me beat my brother and me unless we want you to. Fortunately, my brother wanted to beat Genkai. Of course, you know how that turned out.
Sure do. Wow! Literally kicking his own brother away. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, but blood can only run so thick.
Oh my God. Well, if it wasn't already a certainty, the older Toguro brother is actually dead now. At least I think he is, just from that. And the younger Toguro brother actually has a bit of some honor. He wants to go this one-on-one, even though he killed Genkai. I kind of respect that. So, my prediction did not come true, and I'm sure when many of you are watching this for the first time, or if this is your first time watching this, you probably felt like, oh, well, it's going to come down to Yusuke and Toguro, but it's going to be the very final fight. Everything that we've seen from here, I did not expect that was going to happen. One, that this was going to be the next fight after Kuwabara's fight. Number two, I didn't think Kuwabara was going to win. Three, I didn't know that they were going to make this last fight be worth 2 points. And the last, and probably more significant, is one Toguro brother taking out the other Toguro brother just so they make it a fair fight. Didn't see that coming either, but I'm very happy to be wrong on these sort of things because I hate when shows become predictable, and they certainly flipped the script here with all those things I just mentioned. I am now even more hyped than I was before because the fight is going to happen the very next episode. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until next week to check that out, so I do hope that you all check that out along with me. But that will do it for me here, and I will see you guys next time.